And now, Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Deese.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular, those who donate at the producer tier. Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, Orient_Tiger, and Chris Stones. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you. You really do help us make a better show for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound wobbly?
You sound a little congested.
I am as congested as I've ever been. My head right now, I think I told you earlier, it sounds like, or it feels like someone put super glue in my nose holes while I was asleep.
Ugh.
It has got to my brain, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
It's in my brain.
The super glue went all the way to your brain.
It went all the way to the backside of my brain meat.
Oh.
It's in the dustpan. And everything, like, you remember when you were a kid and you'd like fill up one of those little, they have those toys where it looked like a little mini aquarium,
and
you pour that like liquid jelly in there. It's like kinetic fluid or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
And then you like take tweezers and put like sharks in it, or like stars or whatever.
I never had one of those, but I saw them.
But it would like suspend in. Yeah. I feel like they did that, except they just left out all the stuff inside of it. They just mixed up the jelly and then just slowly pushed it through my head with a straw. Like until now it's like a solid block up here.
I'm sorry. That does not sound fun.
It's not fun. It's not good.
No.
So everyone out there, if you can breathe right now, just enjoy it. Because it's not working super great over here.
Well, I hope you feel better soon.
I won't, but I appreciate it. I tried to blow my nose and it just made my eyeball hurt.
Ooh, like the pressure was like pushing at your eyes.
Yeah, it just the right eye. It was just like, nope, don't do that anymore. You're gonna deflate this motherfucker.
Oh no.
It's all interconnected up here in the fucking sludge balloon that is my head.
I want a profile drawing of like a head with like the anatomy, and then I want you to like fill in the labels for what things are.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Why? Because I call things weird names? Because
you're like the brain meat and the sludge and the dustpan.
I'd be a good doctor, couldn't you tell? I have some bad news. Ladies and gentlemen, we can all gather around here. It seems like all of these like meaty things down in here, we call those the flesh tubes. And in the flesh tubes right now, there seems to be some kind of existential funk.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to need to give them some of that health juice. We'll put it in these little tubes. We'll squeeze the health juice into the flesh pit, and then that'll start to bubble up. He'll be good, is what I'm saying. I think what he's trying to say is we need to give this guy some injections. Cortisol.
And then you're just standing in the back in your doctor's lab coat smoking.
Like, all right, who's ready to kickstart this pig fucking? Oh, man.
Well, I'm sorry I don't feel good. I appreciate you powering through it to do this intro.
Oh, of course.
Because if it was just me, I'd be like, hey, D sucks, and now I'm going to talk for 10 minutes about the last book I read.
What was the last book you read?
The last book I read was...
Oh, you can't even remember it. Look,
It was called After You by Jojo Moyes. It was not good.
After You?
Yeah.
Was it like referencing itself?
It was...
I can't wait till what I read after you.
It was the sequel to Me Before You.
Him?
It was the sequel to Me Before You.
I don't know what that is. It's just what I say when the lifeboats come. Well, I mean, what's Me Before You about?
It's about this woman who takes care of this man who's like he's like fully like reliant on a wheelchair. Like he can't move his arms or legs or anything. He was in a car accident. And this is really depressing, actually. I don't think I should get into
Talk about it. I'm just curious.
So she gets hired to basically just sort of like be his caretaker, but also to try to help him feel better about life. And he wants to commit suicide.
Right.
And I mean, they made a movie about it, and it starred the woman that played Daenerys, that actress. She's in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Emilia Clarke.
Oh yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, she had well, we'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's what the first book is about, and so then After You, it's just more about her. But it was not as good as Me Before You.
Was Me Before You good?
It was pretty good. I don't read a lot of like just plain contemporary type novels.
Sad fiction?
It was sad, yeah.
Sad fiction, that's what the genre's called.
Oh, okay.
It's like Walk to Remember.
I have not read that.
Nah, I don't even know if that's a book.
But
it doesn't feel like it is. Hi, I'm Mandy Moore, and I'm probably gonna die. I'm like,
no.
Clip that. Sorry, that was mean. Just clip that part.
Okay.
I don't want to shit talk Mandy Moore and then have her, get sad and.
Right.
Mandy Moore is a voracious D&D podcast listener. A lot of people don't know that about Mandy Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she plays a dragonborn cleric named Cookcock. She really gets into character.
I have to cut all this because you told me to cut the first part about Mandy Moore. So I can't just cut that part and then it cuts to you talking about how she plays D&D.
You can leave the whole thing in. Just bleep out the word where I say and then also this sentence referencing.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm liking Squid Game.
Me too.
Really good.
Yeah.
At first it was a very kung fu movie, which I wasn't certain I was going to dig. But if you just kind of power through that little bit at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
What do you think?
About Squid Game?
No, about the world. What do you think about the world?
Well, I already agreed with you that Squid Game is good.
Yeah, well, we're doing an intro. It's not just a yes or no.
Oh, okay.
Or you like, hey, I can just send you a sheet of paper that says yes and no on each one. Do you like Squid Game? How do you feel about Mandy Moore's D&D character? Fucking blah, blah, blah. And then you could write yes or no. You could just go check, and we'll go through this whole list of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone can just get the information.
Well, I have noticed that, like I don't watch a lot of Korean TV shows, but it seems like all the ones I have watched, including Squid Game, they deal with very heavy subjects. Yeah. And I don't know if all of Korean TV is like that, but like everything I've watched, even if the general premise of it seems like it's going to be really light and fluffy,
yeah,
like it gets very heavy.
That's cool though.
Mm-hmm.
It means they're not pulling punches. American TV is very fucking garbagey. Like a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some TV that's really good, and then there's like 100 pounds of garbage for every good show. So like for every Sopranos or The Wire or Breaking Bad, there's fucking like 90 Fuller Houses or fucking Chicago Fire or fucking I don't know, just one of those things.
I wonder if America produces more TV shows than like other countries, so we just have like a bigger pool of garbage that we
we have a lot of channels.
Yeah,
we have a lot of channels, so I don't know. I mean, people watch them, so it's not like they're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
People do watch them, but they're like, I don't know, that they're not good. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best shows. Anyway, but like we have a little kick of that too here in America. We do this thing where instead of being real serious, everything we do is sad. We just got this sad kick that started about 5 years ago. And we just love to feel sad. So like we make like, fucking This Is Us, and have you seen that?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would never watch that show. It just makes you clinically sad. It's like, oh my God, he's got cancer. And then everyone just sits around a table and has like a fucking sad stare, and they have like a fond remembrance of him, and then he dies. Like, even though they just found out about it, he dies so that they can roll the credits with sad music.
That sounds awful.
It's literally the whole show is that. They give you some heartwarming, and then they sweep the fucking legs out from under you and smash you in the head with like some sad rock. The metaphor's not coming, but sad rock.
All right. Well, do you want to go ahead and go to something that is neither sad nor bad television?
I think that would probably be ideal.
Okay. Well then, why don't we go ahead and go to this week's episode of Candlekeepers. This is chapter 3. No titles, just chapters.
Just chapters. No titles. No titles, please. Thank you. You sound like you're talking to the paparazzi. Sorry, excuse me. No titles. No titles, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I was on Fuller House. Thank you. Excuse me.
Can I hear them in the kitchen?
Yes.
I open up the kitchen door enough to see them, and I look at them, and I point to I make enough motion to get Edgar's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I point up.
Perception when he points up.
Okay.
Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with me today?
I
don't think I've ever rolled this bad in my life. This is unbelievable.
I see the confused look in his face. A door opened up top.
A door up top.
And the top of the tower creaked open.
Run upstairs. I'm going to back out through the kitchen and try to look at the hole in the side of the tower. So we'll get him if he's trying to escape.
Yunk, would you join me for a slight stroll?
I think I found the horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with you, Mr. Montero. Sure.
I'll face death first. You can follow.
I thought we were just going for a stroll.
We are.
But
But wouldn't it be exciting if we found the next chapter of life?
Jesus Christ.
I
even Yonk is like, this guy is sad.
I just want to get to the next chapter of Yordle the Turtle.
All right. So
We get upstairs.
okay. So
Yordle
Graves
faces the darkened sickle of the blade of death.
So Graves is going back outside to go around to the tower to look at the tower from the outside.
Right.
And Montero and Yonk are going up the short flight of stairs, which goes there's at the top of the stairs there's a door that opens to the east. Do you open it?
I try the handle.
It is
Gently.
unlocked.
I open it.
Okay. This seems to have been a parlor. The centerpiece of this parlor is a gold inlaid low table around which a handful of overstuffed chairs and sofas are neatly arranged. Other furniture includes a cabinet full of glass decanters and wine goblets and a 6-foot-tall gilded harp standing in the northwest corner. A staircase in the northeast corner ascends to the second floor, and several dusty sheets lie in a small heap nearby.
It's Adri's room.
There's a harp in the middle of the room?
Uh-huh.
Is it shiny?
Yes.
Oh, yes. She said gold.
Oh. I I'm instinctively drawn to this because it's shiny, but also because there's one in the library that no one allows me to play.
Oh.
That's actually
Yeah.
my brother, Harpo.
I go over to it and I take one of my claws and I just rake it along the harp.
Give me a performance check.
Ooh.
Ooh.
11.
Hey. It sounds not bad. I mean, this harp sounds like it's in pretty good condition.
How dusty is the harp?
Not.
So where everything else is covered in dust, the harp is not.
Yes.
What about the chairs in the room and the sofas?
They're not really dusty either.
So the sheets are covered in dust. Are the sheets folded or just thrown?
Thrown.
Okay. Begin to walk around the room lightly.
Just over and
Starts
over.
getting faster and faster.
As he does it, I continue to look up towards the stairs that lead up.
Yeah,
and I'll
same.
do a perception to see if I can hear anything upstairs.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can I prep something before you do that?
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
It's relevant.
Go for it.
I'm going to draw my bow, have it like face down, not like drawn. But I'm also going to be take a stealth roll.
Okay.
From outside to try to hide my position from anyone who might be up in the tower looking at.
In the mist.
Give me a stealth check.
17.
Okay. Make a note of that.
I like
All
this
right.
dice roller, except for the fact that it keeps fucking me in the ass.
I had a 17 perception to listen while he plays.
You hear another door creak upstairs.
I look at Jan. Hey, Jan.
What?
It seems another door is moving upstairs.
Oh. Okay. The horse is on the move. I've got to save the horse. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
And so I continue up.
I get one last before I walk away.
Okay.
I go to check the next door gently.
There's no door here. It's just a set of stairs that goes up. It goes up north, and then once you get to the second floor, they turn west.
Into an open room or just turn?
It turns, and then it turns south, and you can see a long hallway that goes south, and then about halfway down that hallway, there's another hallway that goes to the west, and then near the end of the southbound hallway, there is a door to the east that is closed.
Okay. I message, I use a cantrip to message Edgar. East side, top floor, closed door. We keep hearing a door move as we continue up. Yonk, shall we?
Okay.
Our horse awaits.
Oh boy.
So are you taking the east hall, or sorry, the west hall, the east door, or are you following the south hall all the way to the end where it turns west?
I'm going for the closed door.
Okay. So, you'll pass by the hallway that goes to the west first. You can see at the end of that hallway, there's a set of spiral stairs that go up. But also on the north side of that hallway, there are two doors kind of beside each other.
A set of doors.
But the door that you go to on the east is shut. Do you open it?
Let me check something quick.
Okay.
Where is my... Oh, here we go. Inventory.
I always wonder how specific these maps are meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like how intentional everything is. Just from a person who draws things, you don't make a decision strange for no reason. It's like, look at the trees in the middle on the sides, the brown ones. They have 2 dead trees. Just chilling.
Oh, yeah.
Why would they do that? Unless that's meant to indicate like a stripe of like burnt. Are they burnt trees? I don't know. We didn't check, I guess.
Okay. At the kind of where the one hall goes to the west with the 2 doors, I reach into my bag and I pull out a glass bottle in my cloak. I break the glass bottle.
Okay.
And I lay it across the floor.
Okay.
Come on, Young. Let's go down this way towards the closed door. We'll hear them if they trip over the glass.
Okay.
After you move past that hallway and go down, you hear from somewhere above you the sound of breaking glass. Meanwhile, Graves from outside, because you're kind of near the tower, you hear from somewhere in the tower high up the sound of a child laughing.
Can I identify type of child, age, sex,
young,
location? Sorry.
All you can tell is it's a young child.
Right. Boy or girl? Can't tell.
Can't tell.
It's giggly.
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from up in the tower?
Yes.
No movement up there from what I'm seeing?
No.
Okay. Can I continue my stealth and move around towards the graveyard and keep an eye on the tower since it's pretty high up?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I want to do that. And as I kind of make visual connection with the grave, I want to try to determine what sizes the headstones are. You said there were 4?
Yes.
Are there 2 big ones, 2 small ones?
They're all the same size.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep moving in that direction.
Okay. You'd have to get closer to read them.
Right.
Okay. You're just sort of moving. How close are you getting to the graveyard? Are you going like in
I'm
through
going to
the
go
gate?
read what's on the stones.
Okay, so you're going into the graveyard.
I have to wait to get there, right?
Yes. Yeah. But you're sort of like slowly making your way over there. Okay.
Right.
Then we'll go back to Yonk. You just heard you saw D'Angelo break some glass and throw it in the hallway, and then you guys moved down the hallway, and then from above you heard the sound of breaking glass.
I think someone broke some glass up there, Mr. Montero. Is this like this game that the game that like the Simon Says, like when someone does something and then they have to do it too?
Is the horse named Simon?
You may be onto something. I lean on the wall and I begin to knock on the wall twice, and I wait.
Okay.
You hear a voice say, "Go around." I miss Mitch Hedberg.
You hear another sound of breaking glass above you.
Okay. I was going with the fact that we open a door, they open a door, I break glass, they break glass, but they don't knock, they just broke glass.
Remix! DJ Khaled. It's another one.
Yonk, your choice. We go find out who's breaking glass, or we go through the closed door.
Well,
every man should be choice of his own fate.
Jesus.
Well, I think that if it was a horse, it might actually break glass, because like if it accidentally like swung its tail around and knocked something down, that would fall. I don't know how well horses can open doors because they don't really have hands.
So you want to go upstairs?
Let's go find out who's breaking the glass.
All right, don't step on the glass I broke though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're wearing shoes or not.
No.
Yeah, don't step on that.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going back to the hallway that goes to the west?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first door to the north is shut, but the second door is open a little bit. And then at the very end of that hallway is a set of spiral stairs that go up.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Thought we were looking for a horse.
The wizard is a horse. Calm down.
It's okay. It's okay, Tin Man. It's okay.
No, he's Scarecrow for sure.
I know.
He's Scarecrow for sure.
Are you just going straight to the spiral stairs?
Because you said one door. I mean, because there's no other rooms between us and the stairs, right? Just the two open doors,
Right.
or the one open door and the one closed door.
Yes.
Then, yeah, we're going to the stairs.
Okay. All right.
I will, because the door is open, my curiosity, I will like try and look through the open door to see what I see as I walk past it.
Okay. In that room, you can see. It looks like a bedroom that hasn't been disturbed in years. There's everything in there is covered in thick dust and cobwebs. You can see there's a narrow bed with a moldy mattress and an elegantly carved headboard, a wooden dresser, a nightstand, a coat rack, a padded armchair, and an oval mirror on the wall next to the door.
There's nothing shiny there, so
I mean, there's a mirror.
Don't
That's
touch.
the most shiny.
Don't touch.
That's infinitely shiny.
True.
yeah. But I mean, I've seen mirrors before, so
No, you haven't. You've only ever seen yourself.
Yeah,
Through the reflection of another world.
It's not intriguing enough to make me want to go in the room and start touching things.
Okay. All right. So the two of you head up the spiral stairs, and we'll go back to Graves. Graves, you have to get basically adjacent to these gravestones in order to read the carvings on them.
Okay.
I assume you're going with the northmost one first, since that's the first one you'll go to.
I want to be stealthed up close to the wall if I can help it, to read directly the flat surface of them, or do I need to be actually in the graveyard?
You need to be in the graveyard.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll try to be quiet then, stealthily.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Never mind.
Okay.
I hate this app. I never want to use this.
You don't have to use the roller if you don't want to.
I do have to use the roller. It's the only way I can get you guys to see my rolls.
But you get to the first headstone, and it says, Baron Brantifax, husband, father, hunter. Let no man stand above another.
Okay, next one.
The next one says, Brorun, hound of Brantifax, faithful to the end.
He's okay. This is his dog. Okay. There are two more, yeah?
Yes.
Is it a pig and a kid?
The next one says, Helethy, our pride and joy lost too soon.
Okay.
And the last one says, Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
Okay. What the other one was the wife, I'm assuming.
The one that said, our pride and joy?
No, that must be the pig. I still think there's a pig buried here because I heard the oinky noises. Okay, so it says our pride and joy. That's a weird thing to say about. What was the name again?
Helethy.
Helethy. Our pride and joy. Okay, maybe it has two daughters. And what's the other one say?
Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
Our pride and joy, beloved daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Two separate graves.
Yes.
Wow. I know it's generally seen as frowned upon to dig up. What's going on from up there? Do I hear anything from going with their little tower adventure?
Well, at this point, you two are pretty close to the tower. Let's see here. So the two of you make it to the top of the spiral stairs, and it opens up to a room. There are two gaping holes in the peaked roof that expose this attic to the elements. Shattered clay roof tiles, splinters of wood, dry leaves, and bird droppings cover the floor, which has begun to rot in a number of places. The rafters are home to several birds' nests formed out of twigs and straw. Two wooden bed frames stand against the north wall. Built into the window box between them is a wooden storage trunk sealed with a rusty padlock. Other furnishings in the room include a pair of tall, narrow wardrobes. From where you're at, there is a door to the south, and that seems to be the only exit in this room, other than the way you guys came in.
Can I see them from where I'm at?
No, they're not in the tower part.
Oh, okay.
They are close to it, though, so you may hear them, depending on how loud they are.
And this was where we heard the broken glass? Or was it, will we assume that was higher?
On this floor. I mean, there's no floor above this one.
Okay.
Well, when we get into the room, if Yonk lays eyes on that chest, he's going to remember that Mr. Graves mentioned a chest.
That's right.
And a metaphorical light bulb will appear above his head. And he's going to get really excited and fish the key out of his backpack and make a beeline for the chest.
Okay.
Don't bees fly funny? Don't they kind of go all over the place? I always thought beeline was a weird fucking thing. Even the letter B, if that's what they meant, is half and bubbly on the other end. It's just a weird thing to say.
So parts of the floor creak very loudly as you walk over them, but it seems fairly solid.
Okay.
You make it
then
to
why
the...
even describe it?
I don't know why I mentioned that.
It's very creaky, but
I don't know, because a 6'8", 300-pound dragonborn is lumbering across them.
Probably not going to be a problem. Shit, who knows? I figured I'd describe it to you. Also, let me describe the fall. If you were to, let's say, not be able
to. So you go to put the key in the lock.
Yes.
It fits.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Montero, the key that I found, it goes in this chest. Click.
Click. And it opens.
Oh. Well, there's no horse in here unless it's a really tiny one.
Ooh, what if it is a tiny horse?
And I open
the
chest.
Inside, you see
heart, a liver, some spleens,
various things. There's a suit of studded leather armor, a leather helm, a heavy crossbow, a wooden case with the monogram BB, and 2 hunting traps. The wooden case contains 15 crossbow bolts with crimson fletching.
That was the case with the BB on it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Yonk, your horse wasn't in there.
That's okay, but this is kind of cool. I kind of hold up the armor. This won't fit me. I know that much.
It's
I
actually
hold it up to Mr. Montero.
It says the suit is sized for a portly adult human, so it's pretty big size armor.
I'll look at him. That would interfere with my ability to cast magic.
Well, maybe Mr. Graves would like it. It's brown and he's so gray and dull and everything. It would be, some color for him.
Yes.
If I heard you say that shit, I would be upset. I'm like, I know this dump truck fucking Geico gecko motherfucker is not telling me I'm not stylish. Look on my sheet.
We could refer to Mr. Graves as Mr. Brown after giving him the leathers.
Yeah, but then I might confuse him with the other Mr. Brown who's up in in the section next door to mine. So
my sheet says fine clothes. What's your sheet say, motherfucker?
I'm a dumpy
ass fucking. What did you guys splurge on the dumpy ass fucking robes?
I'm sorry, did I touch a nerve?
I'm fashionable, man. I'm not gonna get talked down to by fucking Geico Gecko. That's your. Oh, what was I gonna call you?
You were gonna call me Egghead.
Egghead, because you're born in an egg.
Well, we should probably take this stuff down to Mr. Graves. And do you think this is the treasure? Usually treasures like gold and diamonds and.
How old does the equipment look?
Pretty old.
Honestly, it looks like somebody's war chest.
Okay, well,
take it. We can give it to Mr. Graves on the way down.
Okay, all right.
excited.
I'm really excited about my spoils.
It looks like there's another door we can go through.
Okay, maybe the horse is in there.
You never know unless you look.
Stomp.
I love that he thought the horse went up the tower stairs.
That's
why there's a hole in the wall. He jumped out and then flew to the moon.
As I hear the floor creak under him, I kind of just wait for him to cross the floor first before I follow.
That's a smart move.
All right. So as you guys are getting to that door to open it.
Plus, I think I'm hearing Rachel roll a dice in the background and I'm getting scared.
From your vantage on the ground, Edgar. Or was it Edgar? Edwards? Edgar, yes. You can see
she called you Twilight.
You can see it looks like there's like some light now that it's like it's starting to be like late afternoon, early evening at this point. You can see like some light in the tower, like coming from the broken bits of the wall.
Flickering or solid?
Say flickering, like
a candle.
Yeah, like a candle in the wind.
Okay. Oh, I mean, what am I gonna do about it?
Okay.
Nothing I can.
I just thought you should know.
Okay, so my thinking then is pride and joy does not sound like they said our pride and joy, which means and someone had to make the stones, which means that the wife is likely still around. I'm going to assume which way sort of gives that clue away, right? Witchy kind of vibe, right? In this area. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, that's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody had to put the stones here. I doubt all of the people in the family died and then someone built stones, right? So either somebody built them and then left, and I don't know. It said no man stands above.
It said, let no man stand above another.
Right. So don't stand above their grave, maybe? The thought of it is interesting to me. Mm-hmm. Let no man stand above another. I have to do it, right? Just a test to see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Before I do, I'm going to take a dagger.
Okay.
One of my pieces of gear. I'm going to take it. I'm going to throw it like a throwing knife into the dirt above his grave. Let no man stand above another. I'm going to do that because he's a hunter. Probably got traps. Probably got all kinds of stuff, right? What way? That would be a solid way to defile to stop someone from grave robbing you, is to bury a trap. So that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Throw it hard enough to where it would simulate the kind of pressure putting a foot on it would replicate.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I really don't want to eat a bear trap for fucking needing to test, but I might do it.
I'm pretty sure the bear trap eats you.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll just talk to it. I'll be like, what are you trying to tell me here, pal?
There's no answer.
Yonk, what are you doing?
All right. Well, we'll go back to those two then as they open the door to the southern room. And This is a mostly rectangular room. It's not the tower, but you can see one corner is kind of curved, like that's like the edge of the tower. But this is a storage attic. You can see the sky through two large holes in the peaked roof of this attic. Much of the area has fallen prey to the elements, causing the objects stored here to rot. The room is filled with old chairs, tables, benches, hunting trophies, rolled up rugs, a standing mirror, and similar unwanted decor. Leaning against the east wall are 6 flat rectangular objects wrapped in canvas sheets, framed pictures or mirrors, one might venture to guess. But other than the door you came into, there are no other exits to this room.
All right, I have my action for next turn.
Okay.
There's no horse here, Mr. Montero.
I begin to look for the broken glass or anything that would have. I'll roll investigation. I'm looking for the broken glass or anything that could have been, sounded like the broken glass.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an investigation check to look for.
Wow.
Okay.
I was too busy contemplating how much my life sucked.
Man, Yonk is rolling it.
Alas, my search comes up as empty as my soul.
So Yonk, through your investigation, sadly you find no sign of the horse. However, when you're sort of walking by that curved part of the wall, you hear a very brief, what sounds like a conversation almost, and someone says, "Well, what do you think we should do with it?"
Do with what?
Ride it. It's a horse.
There's no response.
Do you have the horse in there? Mr. Montero, I think the horse is inside the wall. They're trying to figure out what to do with it. They're going to turn it into glue.
All right. I pull out my wand of secrets and I activate one charge.
Oh, what does that do?
The wand of secrets. Let me pull it up.
It hides how many charges it has left on it. Every time you use one, it makes it difficult to read how many charges.
While holding it, you can expend a charge. If a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you.
Okay. Your wand pulses and points almost directly below you.
I look down. I kind of bounce on the floor a little bit.
Seems pretty solid.
I look at the wand again.
Does
my magic deceive me?
Is that a wand malfunction?
Yes. Places to go with this.
It goes limp in your hand.
I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to do
It's
this
okay,
ritual
Mr.
right now.
Montero. I've been told it happens to everybody.
I'm yelling from the graveyard. Not everybody.
Mature malfunction. Rachel, I apologize for listening to this a second time.
Oh, God.
Try a sleight of hand. And then roll a performance check.
Performance check.
I got medicine and nature. What you need?
Alrighty.
Want to get freaky? Roll acrobatics.
Oh.
Put the wand away.
Not tonight.
That's no good here.
I have a headache. The wand of secrets is mailed to your house in discreet packaging.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's all right, Graves, you said you had an action ready.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of my spell charge spell slots and use the action Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
As an action, you can expend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of the spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain, which you are not. This feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. I'm going to do that.
Okay. There's nothing like that near you.
No undead, no faes, no fiends, no dragons, no elementals, no celestials.
Well,
Within a mile.
Oh, wait.
Do I ping the radar?
There's an undead. You'd sense it in the direction of the top floor of the building.
There's nothing like that here. Oh, wait. Yes, there is, and it's very close
forgot.
to you.
There's one.
Okay.
And we're playing hide the wand with it. Fuck.
Okay. Well, part of me thinks standing on top of the grave is a good idea just because of that. But then another part of me is thinking that he detected magic. I don't know this, though. But I'm thinking that he detected magic. It pointed straight down, right? At the floor. And it says, let no man stand above another. So maybe if someone's on the bottom floor, someone's on the top floor, something happens. I don't know. Or maybe we all have to build a human pyramid. I'm the top, clearly, because of, my good looks. So, I don't know. We'll try that. Out here, I've sort of established that the person that I think is still alive or was still alive before leaving was the wife, because Pride and Joy sounds like a kid or a pet, right? And then I heard a pig noise, so maybe Pride and Joy is like a blue ribbon pig or something. I don't know. Then there's a daughter, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
The kid.
Yeah.
Or a son. I guess you didn't specify, right?
Mm-hmm.
The husband, and then the hound, the dog. So he's a hunter. When we walked through and we saw the hunting trophies, the things on the walls and stuff like that, were they substantial? I'm a ranger. I would know whether that's a good kill or if it's sort of like average everyday person.
It's a fair amount.
Not a fair amount, but I mean, like, is the quality of kill good?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it look like impressive?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to have to try to re-enter the building, I suppose.
Okay.
With that on my head, I'll try to listen to where they are, and I'll try to stand under them when I can.
Okay.
Just as a passing thought.
All right. So then you have to go up to the second floor. And while you're trying to like listen for where they are, the two of you saw that. Do you need me to re-describe the room?
There were 2 beds.
Yes, please.
No.
Oh, you're on a different floor?
So this room is filled with old chairs, tables, benches, hunting trophies, rolled up rugs, a standing mirror, similar unwanted decor. Leaning against the east wall are 6 flat rectangular objects wrapped in canvas sheets, framed pictures or mirrors. One might venture to guess.
I begin unwrapping.
Same shape as the one that was missing from downstairs.
I begin unwrapping the frames.
There are 2 mirrors, one of which is cracked, and 4 wood-framed oil paintings. The paintings depict one of them has 3 deer grazing on a hilltop. Another shows a gray mastiff with a dead duck in its mouth. How dare it? The third one depicts an armored human knight on a hippogriff. Both shown in profile. The knight's shield bears the holy symbol of Torm. And the 4th painting shows a very well-dressed man seated in a chair with a gray mastiff sleeping at his feet, and a woman, presumably his wife, standing at his side. The man is stout, well-dressed, in his 50s. The woman is tall and thin, about the same age. She has one hand resting gently on his shoulder, while the other hand holds a bouquet of roses.
Question.
Yes.
Does the knight bear a similar form or shape to the big guy?
You wouldn't know because you're not there, but no.
I know. I'm just asking.
Okay.
I touch the night drawing and touch the holy symbol I carry around my neck of the martyr. Go to the next one. The man and the woman.
Uh-huh.
I pick it up.
That one looks like it's about the size of that blank spot on the wall downstairs.
I pick it up.
Okay.
What'd you find, Mr. Montero?
The picture into a life that one should hope for, but most never get.
Is that a picture of the horse?
Yep, that's the life that people hope for, but never get.
Look back. I think it is our horse.
But
that's metaphorically.
That's a dog and a man and a woman. That's not it's a big dog, but it's not a horse.
Come with me.
I'm going to show you how this is a horse.
Okay.
All right.
There's a mystery, a mystique about this. Let me show you the metaphorical horse that is a happy life.
On the second floor, you are able to sort of pinpoint where they are. The room that you go to, Edgar, is what looks like the master bedroom. This spacious bedroom has walls decorated with wainscoting and rusty oil lamps. A 4-poster stands against the south wall, its bedposts carved to look like stags and wolves. Mm-hmm. Opposite the bed is a stone hearth with a black marble mantle that has a pair of elk antlers mounted above it. Mm-hmm. A bare, dust-covered writing desk is set against the west wall under a pair of tall windows flanked by burgundy drapes. Other furnishings include a tall wardrobe in the northeast corner and an empty dog kennel in the southeast corner. And the southwest wall of this room is curved, like that's the edge of the tower.
Okay.
But you can hear that they're sort of above you in this area of the house.
Okay. Can I position myself where they would underneath them?
Sure.
It's just a passing thought, but I figure, hey, while I'm here, I might as well try it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then are you waiting for something?
No, I'm just walking there and then noticing. Nothing happens. I can keep going.
No. But your passive perception is high enough to hear a very brief moment of conversation to the southwest, sort of coming from where the tower is. And you hear someone very briefly say, well, I don't know. I don't know where else it would be safe.
I'm going to... Do the voices sound young?
That one did, yes.
Okay. I can tell the direction it came from, correct?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to walk into the direction it came from, and I'm going to whisper, we're not here to hurt you. We're just investigating something. I promise there's no need to harm you if you don't harm us. And we're not going to take whatever you have.
Give me a persuasion.
God damn it. I think I did it. This is the worst day of rolls I've ever had in my life. It's unbelievable. Is this app is like a joke? Did you set like a feature to make it a joke? Because it feels like a joke at this point. This is like the 5th or 6th 3 I've rolled tonight, and some of the rolls have been worse than that.
Have you even gotten into double digits at this point tonight?
No, I had 11 once. I wait a minute. I had a 22 early on, but I felt like that was just setting me up for further failure. Like it was setting a baseline. Hey, Dees, this is a professional grade roll. And then it was like, the rest of them are going to be substantially less good. Like, enjoy.
Well, the conversation stops and on the floor below you, so on the ground floor, you hear the sound of a child laughing.
I thought I was pretty concise about the whole thing. The lanterns in this room, are they on or off?
Off.
Okay, good.
You can hear Yonk and D'Angelo coming down the stairs.
Towards my direction?
Not towards your direction, but to the pretty close to the room that you're in. Basically, the north wall of the room that you're in is the south wall of the hallway that they had to go through to get to the spiral stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So they come down, and then you'll hear them like walking past, sort of kicking glass aside.
I still don't see a picture of a horse. I don't see the horse in the picture. I don't understand.
You got to
Mr.
cross
Montero.
your eyes for a minute and stare at it and then pull it back. That's how it works. And you also see a sailboat. Probably.
Mr. Graves,
How can I help you?
it's been a while.
Has it? Because it feels like nothing's happening over here. I'm hearing whispers and stuff in the walls. And I hear a little kid.
You heard it
giggle.
too?
Yeah, it's the horse, I bet.
Oh, yeah, we've heard doors open, doors creak, glass break. Yeah, there seems to be no evidence of anyone doing said.
Look, I'm done with this damn house. We got to figure out where we're going, see? But then we got to go there. I don't want to be here, and I don't deal with these giggly-ass kids.
Didn't one of the ones we spoke to spoke of the Shadowfell being an opposite or being like our world but different?
Like a plane parallel next to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Barrier weak.
Oh,
How do we get through? We have to have some sort of tragedy. Come here, Yonk.
We have to stand on top of the books, like you said back at the library.
Right. That's
I start
what I
looking
said.
for books.
That's what I said back at the library.
I found a picture. I show him the picture I'm holding.
Right.
There's a blank spot on the wall that this looks like it'll fit perfectly.
I was probably thinking that out there on those gravestones, I saw a husband, I saw a dog, and I saw what appeared to be a kid or two. I'm assuming that the wife wasn't buried there because of the phraseology on the headstones. Unless he was being really mean to his wife when he buried her and called her the Hound, which seemed rude. I'm going to assume that the case is the wife was still alive. She's the one that buried the people and probably saw the painting on the wall and didn't want to have to stare at that because it was depressing. Now, the question
Then
is,
where is she hiding?
They hid something around here.
Would you like to use my wand of secrets to find it?
I don't know if I want to be part of that interaction. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, if you want, I can leave for a few minutes so you can handle your wand of secrets.
Mr. Montero's wand was pointing down earlier.
I bet it was.
Just point up.
You know what I was thinking? If it was pointing down, right? The wand of secrets is like a detect magic for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have another charge on there?
2 more.
And then it recharge every day?
I roll and recharges based on the roll.
Okay. Well, yeah, that would be cool if you want to. I could probably do it. I'm going to crack my knuckles. Like
Pull the wand out and I'll hand it to him. I go try to place the frame back on the wall.
No. I'm just going to use my brain. Thanks. I'm gonna do detect magic.
Okay.
And as I'm kind of looking around, I'm gonna kind of trace the walls. I'm gonna look down in sort of the general area he was looking, and I'm gonna kind of back and forth my way throughout the house on each floor, to try to scout for anything that might be hidden.
Okay. Well, in the room that you're currently in, the master bedroom, you do get the sense of magic beyond the curved tower wall.
Beyond?
Yeah.
Like
the wall,
or a false wall?
Could be a false wall. I mean, there has to be a way to get into the tower.
I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Is it bended outwards or inward?
It's like outward, like you're on the outside of the circle of it.
Okay, I was on the understanding that this room was inside the tower and it had a rounded wall because it was inside.
No, it's outside of it. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so then Yonk. I think I may have found our horse.
Where?
I'm gonna need you to move some of these stones.
The ones in the wall?
The ones on the wall. Looks like someone might have tried to smuggle a horse through here. And you know what?
Wow, it must be a really tiny horse then.
No, it might be a very large horse and a lot of bricks. So you might want to get started.
All right. Well, if it'll save the horse,
It may save the horse. I'm no promises now. It might already be glued, so time is a factor. We wouldn't want it to dry out.
Yeah, I guess I am going to try and.
You're a big tough guy. You can handle it.
I guess I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna walk back into the bedroom.
Shoulder my way into the door.
Okay, give me a
Or
strength
the
check.
wall. A strength check. Ugh.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you want me to roll a strength check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just curious.
Oh my god, please. So Yonk got a 12.
Yep.
Edgar got a 4.
What's fantastic to me is that I knew that wasn't going to go well before I did it.
So, Yonk, you feel that part of the wall kind of give a little bit.
Okay. I guess I will.
I really wish I had a cantrip right now.
Is
Like do horse noises.
is it actually a wall? There's not like a. Actually, let me do an investigation wall. See if there's like a hidden door or something.
Okay.
Ow.
15.
There's a secret door here. That's probably what your wand was pointing at because you were standing directly above it.
Cast knock on the wall.
Your wand wasn't broken. It was correct all the time.
Does knock just open it?
If
I
it's
hope so.
locked.
Otherwise, it's a really fucking wasted spell.
I don't
If it
know.
just knocks.
Choose an object you see within range. The object can be a door, box, chest, or set of manacles, padlock. Contains mundane or magical means to prevent access. The target is held shut by the means, or the lock is stuck or it becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If it has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
All right. So it just
If
says
you-
1.
If you choose a target that is shut with an arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes.
It is not. It's just a plain secret door. So you unlock it. And we'll say it because Yonk tried to very forcefully open it, it like swings open a little bit. And you 3 can see it opens to the second floor of the tower. There is some light in here because there are 4 what look like raven humanoids. Just go ahead and they look like that.
Hey.
They're all wearing these black robes with like this crimson silk on the inside, but it's black
Same as
on
the arrows?
outside. It's a similar color, but it's not like exactly the same. 3 of them are holding like lit lanterns. One of them, his lantern is unlit, and he's like holding it out like he was showing it to the others, and he sort of pulls it to himself as the door opens. Other than that, within this tower room, you can see an explosion of some kind damaged the 2 uppermost levels of this tower, creating a gaping hole between them and covering the area with soot. A curved wooden staircase that once rose along the outer wall has been destroyed, leaving no easy way to reach what remains of the tower's topmost floor.
Maybe they're trapped.
All that's left of the staircase are a few jagged shards of wood that jut out from the wall at different angles. One of the raven people, one with the lit lantern, will sort of step forward. Let's say,
Have any of you seen a horse? Oh, Mr. Graves, can you translate that? I don't speak Raven.
I'll translate it. Thank you. I'm going to walk up to him and calm and be like, we don't want any trouble. Just play along with me for a minute. It's really funny for me. Caw, 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 caw.
Unbeknownst to you, you just said the most racist thing to a raven ever.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh God, you know that this is gonna go poorly.
I do. That's why I want you to roll it.
Here's a call.
9.
Oh.
Well, one of them, not the one that you
So you said
walked
there are
up
4.
to. Yeah, but one of the other ones will be like, ka 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 ka.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate it.
What did they say? What did
They said that they need you to go wait outside.
Is
They
the
said
horse
they're going
outside?
to. Yeah, they might have a clue, but
One of-
they're nervous to talk in front of everyone.
One of the others will say, "We didn't say that. You're welcome to
Okay.
stay."
Jesus, come on, work with me here, man. You guys were stuck, right?
No, this is where this is our headquarters.
This is your headquarters.
Yes.
I slowly put the picture frame down and
Look, I don't know what you're doing here. I don't really particularly care.
Mm-hmm.
That's your gravestones out there? Are you guys trying to hide from people?
That's the Brantifax family gravestones.
There are 4 of you. There are 4 of them.
We're not the Brantifax. We're the Scarlet Sash.
We need
why
to
do I
get.
have Brantfax in my notes?
That's
graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, the graveyard. Okay.
What are you doing here? This is your headquarters. Headquarters for what?
We are the Scarlet Sash. They'll
You
kind
got
of
a pamphlet? I don't
look
know what the
at
hell you're
each
talking
other
about.
and they'll look back. Like, we find evil objects, cursed objects. We put them to where they can't do any harm. We stay here. We try to keep others away by sort of making it seem like this place is haunted. And then one of the others will make a sound like a baby laughing.
Can we roll an insight check?
Sure.
Like, that's the best I can hope for, I suppose. 13.
They seem legitimate. I mean, it's definitely like one of the sounds that you guys heard.
Look, we don't want your evil item. We're trying to track someone down. We're from a library.
You're from a library?
We're a research library.
Candlekeep.
You're from Candlekeep. Oh.
No, now you've heard of it.
Well, yeah, it's Candlekeep. You should have led with that.
Led with what? I don't know who the hell you are until 2 seconds ago. I didn't even know where you were until we decided to knock the wall down.
We found a book. Tells the story of a woman who met the Vistani and traveled with them for a time.
Fell off a horse.
Fell off a horse, whatever. This guy is one-track minded, and that track is a racetrack, and that racetrack has horses.
Did it have a map?
It did have a map.
That was placed by Zasperdes. He was one of our founding members.
So why did he try to draw someone here?
Because he thought that if someone was curious enough to follow a map in a book about the Shadowfell, they may be interested in doing some work with the Scarlet Sash.
Well, I suppose it worked, as unlikely and ridiculous as that seems a plan. But
So,
sure.
Does that mean we have to tell Young there was no woman and no horse?
There's no horse?
There
That
might
was all
still
made
be a
up.
horse. The book was about the horse. The thing was about the map. Different things. The horse still existed.
Okay.
Hang on to your reality. I'm going to
All
help
right.
you.
All right.
I'm going to have
Reality
to
is
buy this
just
motherfucker a horse.
Violent set of dreams that let you down.
Good Lord. This dude's like goth fortune cookie.
For some reason, all the ravens are fascinated by him.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm surprised that you didn't try and throw like a thumping heartbeat somewhere on a floor somewhere. That would have been.
That's funny. Actually, she did. There was like a signal from underneath the floorboards when he used his wand.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
What's even funnier would be if one of their names was Ray Rice. Where are you guys from? Baltimore originally.
So, what are you looking for here? You just wanted to follow a map?
No, we wanted to get to the Shadowfell.
You want to go to the Shadowfell?
We want to go through the Shadow Crossing and get somewhere so we can do some research on this book that we found. It's not in our library. It wasn't documented. We don't have no idea where it came from, but it just happened to appear right in a stack of books while someone came to research the exact same topic. We want to know why it got into our library without going through our extensive filing system.
Yes, because Miss Avon was really angry about that.
This guy, a classic overshare.
They'll look at each other and then look back. They'll say, well, the Shadow Crossing, there is a Shadow Crossing here. We have it covered up at the moment.
With lint?
Covered up at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it has nothing to do with those 6 or 7 painting mirror things up top that I uncovered completely.
No, it has to do with the graveyard.
Do you stand on top of the father's grave?
Not quite. You need to dig up Sylphine's grave and lay in it. And then at midnight, a mist will fill the grave, and that will transport you to the Shadowfell.
You can only do one person at a time?
You could probably squeeze the 3 of you in there, I guess.
Look at him. Human meatball's not going in there. Humanoid meatball, sorry. Didn't mean to be offensive to your dragon culture.
What?
Nothing. What?
Yonk. Edgar said it was cuddle time.
I'm going to catch the next one. You got an Uber?
Okay, how about you just stop talking and I'll record an outro.
Ooh, fuck you, kind of. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Candlekeep Adventures. We hope you had just as much fun listening as we did playing. If you like what we do and you want to support us, we have a Patreon.
Start that one again. If you...
I can edit it so that it comes together. Why don't you say it then?
If you like listening, consider supporting us on Patreon. Give us the money.
What's our Patreon?
Patreon.com/freelance_heroism.
Yes.
You can go there and you can find character journals and sometimes character sketches, art, background stuff, and awesome poems that are funny and sometimes not. You can check those out at any level, but if you donate at the producer tier, then we'll read your name at the beginning of the episode, every episode. So you can get credit for being cool before cool is cool, you know?
Our cast for today's game was Yonk as the children's librarian, D'Angelo Montero as our gothic fiction librarian, and Detective Edgar Graves as our Constantine demon hunter gritty 90s graphic novel film noir librarian.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes what's got to be done's got to be done, and you got to do it.
If you like our podcast, please rate it. We also have a Facebook. You can follow us there. And some other stuff that's in the show notes.
Check it out. It's down there.
Are you pointing?
Yeah, it's under the episode.
Okay. All right. I guess we will be back next week for Chapter 2 of Candlekeepers.
Well, you can't say Chapter 2. For the next chapter.
For the next chapter of Candlekeepers.
Yeah.
This outro is going to be a disaster.
It's only going to be a couple episodes.
I'm going to keep it all in. Who listens to the outro?
Oh, it's super clean. I woke up
I don't know, 20 minutes ago. My head is completely congested on one side.
Oh no.
I feel like someone put super glue in my right nose hole.
Oh.